survival. The story of what happened must never be told. We need to make sure the truth dies, along with each scrap of evidence and every survivor. Umbrella Security Service Task Force. Commence Operation Raccoon City.
Well, welcome back to welcome to part 2 of Operation Raccoon City. Had a lot of technical difficulties with a lot of my software that I've been running this on. Not so much my PS3 software is going bad. It is old, but my computer's just been acting up recently, and I just need to get it replaced finally. But anyway, enough about my computer. Thank you for coming back to part 2 of I don't know how many parts. As you are well aware, whenever I do walkthroughs, there's a big chance I'm going to be missing a lot of like collectible items, but I have played through this specific mission a couple times trying to get recordings done. And hasn't gone so well. But I could probably do a lot for this one, but maybe not the other ones just yet. I will be posting up other videos soon about a tips and tricks for this game on what's the best class to be during a single player, or during these certain events that you want to try to go do by yourself, or with a teammate, or a full squad for this game. I'll also be uploading an in order to video as well, which will go over what exactly you need in order to get certain trophies in this game, or get certain items, or to feel like you've fully completed the game. Otherwise, this is a live commentary event because I kind of believe that live commentary is a lot better than post commentary, because it gives you more of what the person was doing, reactions. Nope, I didn't kill them all. It definitely adds a lot of fear to the game. A lot of it. Okay, so I was hoping, oh, I just kicked her upside the head. Like, yeah, not getting up. This current map has 20 different cameras in it. They're pretty hard to find without a guide of some sort, in my mind. Some of them are hidden pretty well. Others are in very regular plain sight. Like always, I'm going to be the character Spectre, one I'm playing at the moment, because it gives me full capability on my minimap above to show me where exactly certain items are, but it doesn't show me where any cameras are or any of the other special hidden missions within the game itself, which I get very disappointed on. Right now, my current goal for this game is to get 9,000 XP so I can finally buy a good weapon, because I picked up, like, I keep picking up the enemy's assault rifles. I'm like, oh, I really, really like this weapon.
Not bad.
Because my aiming isn't off, and it just adds so much more to the game. So I'm going to get 9,000 so I can buy the best assault rifle there is in the game, which would be the Ravager, in my mind. In other people's minds, it might be a different weapon, or it might be the same weapon. Honestly, don't know. That's up to other people to decide on their own.
UBCS.
Nikolai Genoviev, UBCS D Platoon B Squad. Your Umbrella Security Service? Upper management must be in a panic if they set you.
Save it. What are you doing here?
My team was sent here to rescue citizens, but there's no time for that. City Hall is a mess. We're trying to find a safe zone.
There is no safe zone. What's going on in there?
City Hall is crawling with infected and some unidentified military personnel. They're looking for something. Why? What are you doing?
Enough. I say we silence him.
He's UBCS. He'll get himself killed somehow. We've got orders. Let's move.
All the best with your mission.
The city hall has been locked down.
I don't know if it's
Access
just
the
me
security room and override it.
or the creators of this game kind of made it feel like the characters that they created for the game look like they're part of some dominatrix club. I mean, come on, she's wearing a full-blown mask covering her face. It kind of looks like a dominatrix mask. My character has freaking weird eyes. I don't know. To me, it just seems like a lot of this could be sexually orientated. So, I honestly don't know. It's up for other people to fully decide if it's like that. For some reason, it's like hard to explain the gameplay of this game. It doesn't play like other Resident Evils beforehand, where either there's a fixed camera, a static camera off in the distance, which to me actually was a terrible way to play the game. Or it was the revolutionized in Resident Evil 4 and 5 with the point and shoot, like the stop behind the person, third person point and shoot game. That actually made the Resident Evil series a lot better, but this game is a lot different in the view that it is more of a third-person action shooter where you're fighting mostly zombies, but you're also fighting the other renowned characters from the Resident Evil series. The STARS members, and also Tyrants, Lickers, all the other characters within the game itself. Like I said before, it's been a while since I've actually played the game, but I have played it and beaten it a couple times beforehand. That's why I kind of know where a lot of things are in the game. I usually would like to try to do a first playthrough with you guys beforehand. Like, I first get the game and start recording it and do all that with you guys instead of doing it like I am right now, where I've already played the game beforehand and I'm actually really good at the game. But that could just be a drawback because I'm really actually good at most video games that I start to pick up. I don't know why. It might be because I started playing video games when I was a little child. Could be something like that. I've always been really good at video games. My first actual video game was for the Nintendo 64. I remember playing that non-stop for hours on end. I don't even remember kindergarten. I just remember sitting in front of my TV, just playing Toy Story 2. We didn't actually have a memory card to the Nintendo 64. They like, from what I remember, there was like 2 or 3 different versions of the Nintendo 64 where some of them had like built-in chip cards in them where you had to have that certain Nintendo 64 version to play certain video games, such as like Donkey Kong 64. You had to have like a certain Nintendo 64 console to actually play those games. And it came with a lot of. The controller has something on the back of it that lets you actually stick memory cards into it, and we just never had one. So the Toy Story 2 game never got saved, actually. So I would just play it from the beginning to start, just playing it non-stop. I remember I used to get so far in the game that where's the assault rifle? Assault rifle. Oh. Assault rifle. Okay, that assault rifle is broken. Not even gonna try. But I remember just sitting at home playing in front of that TV for hours on end. Restarting it, fighting that robot up in the attic. See, I can still remember most of the stuff that actually happened within the game itself. Oh, camera. No, I actually think that should be. No, it could be number 7. Yeah, I just remember sitting in front of the TV and stuff like that, just playing it for hours on end, not even caring about my schooling or anything like that. The only bad thing about it is I came out to be like a very illiterate kid. Not that I was like stupid or dumb or anything. That was kind of redundant. Not that I was as unintelligent with math and science. It was more of my reading skills were below par. They still are below par. To be perfectly honest. My writing skills are below par. I think they're at par now, or probably a little bit above. I wouldn't say that they're like super stellar as they should be, but I don't know, stuff like that. I also remember the construction level going and like having to video games back then, they really taught you a lot, because at construction level you had to go and like mix paint together, and you had to mix like red, yellow, and green together to make the certain colors.
Perfect.
I used to love the game. I still do love the game, but I don't know if I could actually play it nowadays and still feel like the same happiness that I felt when I first started playing the game. Oh, camera.
Command, we've entered the security room.
That camera. I think that's supposed to be camera number 10.
Use it to override the security lockdown.
Oh well. I have the guide to this game that shows me where all the cameras are, but I'm not using it currently at the moment. So. Sad to say that I am chewing gum during this gameplay. So it's like if you hear me going nom 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 a lot, it's because I'm chewing gum, and I don't know.
That is a security feed.
When I play video games, I need to have something other than like just the TV to distract me. I need to multitask at all times.
That's Nikolai and his team.
Isn't that against company policy?
I'm gonna try not to speak during most of the cutscenes, but if my commentary goes over the cutscenes a little bit at all, I'm terribly sorry about that.
Let's move.
Ow! Where'd you guys come from? There was only one entrance. Oh, that's why I like Spectre. That's exactly why I like Spectre. Oh, I'm seeing it. Okay. So whenever you do like your like person special kind of kill like that, it actually takes some time to get it back, as it will be shown where in my health bar around it, if I do it, it will start to do a little like load up. Did it interact with it? Yeah, it did. Wow, 1,550. Well, that really helps towards my 9,000 goal. Alright, take that. I guess his fighting, his like special skill for that should really only be. Oh, I missed the camera. If I can shoot the damn camera. Where's the camera? Oh, I guess I already got it or something. I guess my explosion must have got it. I guess it's supposed to be like really, really good against like soldiers. I started to learn that certain weapons make for the enemies to start to bleed. If you want to make the enemies bleed, bleed in particular, you want to get a submachine gun and start shooting them in like in the belly area, or a really powerful pistol, shoot them in the belly area. That seems to work just as well. I know going up here you get the raccoon. It's right there. I think I've already gotten it, so I think I get the 350 XP bonus. Yeah, I've already gotten it. Going all the way down here, I get some I think I'm only gonna get intel out of everything else. Alright, I didn't know. Oh, that's what we heard. Intel.
Not bad.
The damn AI in this game. It's kind of like Lydia and Skyrim, where they just stand right in your way. They just don't want to move. Ooh. Room with zombies and intel. The quick successive takedown with an assault. Oh, alright, I'll let it turn. That's like the special ability for Four Eyes. She turns zombies into Crimson Heads and she's able to control them. Should be when it wears off, she'll die. I'm positive about that. Wow, she just keep them burnt in place. Just kick it while it's down. Kick it while it's down. It's not really dying. Okay. So it's not really dying while it's down.
Uncle Sam.
I think I've said this before, but the reason why I really like Spectre playing him is on the mini-map. Not only does it show me where certain items are within the map, it also shows me within a certain distance of myself where enemies are. And depending on the type of label on the mini-map, it shows me which type of enemy it is. If it's like a normal dot, a colored dot, it would be a normal zombie. If it's like an arrow, it's Spec Ops or other human player, other soldiers. I don't know. I like playing Spectre a lot. Gives me a lot of things to go over and assess thoroughly throughout this game. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be able to get every single camera in the game on this. I will make separate videos for them, going through and getting the cameras, also giving you that tips and tricks. I don't really like when she makes the Crimson Zombies. I still think they're the fastest zombies to infect you, and I just don't like it. The reason why I bring her on my team is because if we ever get infected, she's an easy person to disinfect us almost immediately. Because she can carry 2 antiviral things. So that's why I like bringing her along. Either the zombies either the zombies are right there or they're below us. Oh, he must have been infected. Oh, he was infected. My example of a Crimson Head zombie that is more of a zombie that got reanimated. But that's basically what a Crimson Zombie is. They get super fast. They're like, if you ever watch like World War Z, they're kind of like that zombie. Super fast. Just can't handle it. Oh. Remember this room? I don't know if it's where it is. Yeah, I know there's a camera around here somewhere.
This must be
Yeah,
Nikolai's.
camera right there, but I don't want to shoot it.
Who knows how many people he's fed to the infected? His mind's been warped.
Because in this room there is a Spectre minigame. Only if you're ever Spectre can you actually do this, where you interact with this computer right here.
Concentrate weapons fire.
Get rid of all those immediately and give you 200
Now
XP.
proceed to the records room and finish the job.
It definitely helps because you don't wake up as much zombies, so you don't have that many to face. Like all these zombies in here, they don't get brought back to life. So that's what I like about it. If my character like stops moving all of a sudden in the game, it's because I'm probably like scratching my nose because my nose is like, very, very itchy. I'll try if it's not moving side to side with the camera at all. That's probably why. For some reason, my nose is super, super itchy right now. Move, Bertha! My ammo. Nope. Some of you might ask, like, why aren't you doing the cameras and everything all in one? Kind of because I don't want to. I like to feel the expression of the game by playing it like this. And then expression of the game, trying to look for specific items. I mean, they're fun. It's fun both ways, but for me, it's two totally different play styles. If I'm looking for a specific item, I don't care if I die multiple times. But if I'm playing like I am right now, it's like a matter of I don't want to die because I want to make the game feel as feel as realistic as possible. Why is the zombie hitting me? This is blood. Frag out. It's kind of like Call of Duty. Like sometimes when you're playing online, you really want to go in, try to get your KD ratio up. And I know some people might call me a nerd, all because I want to get my KD ratio up. But you know, some people are like that. It's like they get really, really pissed off that they die and like, oh no, my KD ratio. I know I used to be like that, and a lot of my friends were like that too. Shooting from all over. That's where we're shooting from. All worried about their KD ratio. I mean, I was like that, but it's kind of like I want more of an objective, especially in like Black Ops 2, where they started adding like all the diamond weapons, where it's like, okay, you gotta get everything gold first. So I would specifically go out and like try to get headshots instead of actually killing people. But I kind of learned that the best way to get headshots is either go after AFK people or just play the game normally, and you'll just most of the time come up with the headshots on your own really fast. See, that's why I bring Bert. The only reason why I like it using like these really lame, like in my mind, like low tier weapons, is because the enemies drop them too, and it's just like, oh, I ran out of ammo. I'm gonna go just pick up that person's. Because if you like you drop your Ravager or like your really high good assault rifle or weapon, of course, it's just gonna be stuck behind and screwed. You're never gonna get it back.
Records room located. Let's proceed.
Alright, now find that evidence and get rid of it.
Evidence located.
I don't like this because the evidence is actually kind of really
Watch it burn.
Camera. Some of these evidence sheets are actually like almost impossible to find. You just know where they are. The random AI just shooting at a random spot, but really she was blowing up something that normally if I bring Beltway, which is the demolition person from the Delta team, he'll just run right into it. He's like, ah, I can take it. Like he has a flak jacket or something. Three, where's 4? Try Try to jump over it. Ah, it doesn't work. So bad. I didn't go in my usual pattern. I'll go fourth one. Well, the last one. These are moving. One, two over there. I'll typically go up this way. Probably not that specific one. I already got that one up there. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is.
Command, the evidence has been destroyed. Let's go.
Yeah, when you're playing these games, you always have to have like a concrete, this is how I'm going to play it type of thing. Otherwise, when you go back and actually try to replay it, it gets quite difficult because you're like, I did this way, and now I just get. Come on, 4 eyes. You fucking die. I hope the AI knows how to take that stuff. Can I get 4? Alright. I guess the AI. Oh, crap. It's everywhere.
Not bad.
Infinite ammos. Come here, guys. Come here, 4 eyes.
Stop getting hurt.
Grab that intel. What's in here? Hold.
Nikolai, what the hell are you doing? Why did you sacrifice your team?
They served their purpose most excellently. Just as you.
Nikolai, stop!
I hate this. I hate this portion only because it takes forever. If the liquids hit you, grab you like that, you could be potentially screwed because they are allowed. They can infect you by doing it that way. I just try to run around like this, and typically something like that happens. I get caught again. I get cut. Then get, oh, fuck, I'm bleeding. Oh, they're gonna specifically come after me because I'm bleeding. I got where we're supposed to be. A camera somewhere around here. There it is. Sometimes your LNR, the button works, other times it doesn't. Yeah, that's supposed to be nice team. Yeah, so many of my teammates. Oh! Wow. You can see that? So, all the way back from the game. I think the really good thing about when you die is like you can have bacteria. That happened. Run. Come on, like the smallest spaces that you believe you can get there, you just can't get there. I become infected. I mean, if you get out of there alive, you're actually doing pretty good. Partners aren't, because most of them are going to end up dying on you. Now it's just for me to go have a kill fest. As many zombies as I can. Through right now. There's ammo right over here. Got teammate for extra XP. Killing zombies right now instead of actually completing the mission only because I want to get to at least 150 zombie kills, because that is what gets you an S rank in this specific mission. And this area right over here is just it constantly just brings you zombies. Not like the very strong Crimson Head zombies like it does later on in the game, but it brings me game out that way.
All right, get it together if you
Yeah,
want
I
to be
guess I didn't get
extracted.
the... I was off by one. Come on.